Please, Holy Mary, let us pray the Novena to Mary, Mother of Christians. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and will be forever. Amen.
Be praised and thanked at all times.
The most blessed and divine sacrament.
Hail, Holy Queen.
Mother of mercy, hail our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To you we cry for lavish healing of you. To you we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping this valley of tears. Turn your most gracious advocate, your eyes of mercy towards us, and after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of your womb, Jesus. O clement, O loving, and sweet Virgin Mary.
Mary, help of Christians.
Pray for us.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and will be forever. Amen.
Be praised and thanked at all times.
The most blessed and divine sacrament.
Hail, Holy Queen.
Mother of mercy, hail our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To you we cry for lavish healing of you. To you we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping this valley of tears. Turn the most gracious advocate, your eyes of mercy towards us, and after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of your womb, Jesus. O clement, O loving, and sweet Virgin Mary.
Mary, help of Christians.
Pray for us.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and will be forever. Amen.
Be praised and thanked at all times.
The most blessed and divine sacrament.
Hail, Holy Queen.
Mother of mercy, hail our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To you we cry for lavish healing of you. To you we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping this valley of tears. Turn the most gracious advocate, your eyes of mercy towards us, and after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of your womb, Jesus. O clement, O loving, O sweet Virgin Mary.
Mary, help of Christians.
Pray for us.
Remember, most
Holy Virgin Mary, that it has never been heard that someone sought for your protection, beg your patronage, and ask for your help, and was abandoned. With this confidence, I turn to you, Mother, Virgin of Virgins. I come to you, tears in my eyes, guilty of so many sins. I bow down to your feet and ask for mercy. Do not despise my supplication, O Mother of the Word, but listen to me with kindness and hear me. Amen.
Prayer for deliverance from the coronavirus.
Almighty and eternal God, from whom the whole universe receives energy, existence, and life, we come to you to invoke your mercy, because today we are still living. The fragility of the human condition in the experience of a new viral epidemic. We believe that it is you who guides the course of human history, and that your love can change our destiny for the better. Whatever our human condition may be, this is why we entrust the sick and their families to you. For the paschal mystery of your Son gives salvation and relief to their body and their spirit. Help each member of society to do their job by strengthening the spirit of mutual solidarity. Support doctors and health workers, educators and social workers in the performance of their duties. You are comfort in fatigue and support in weakness. Through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary and of all the holy doctors and healers, keep all evil away from us. Free us from the epidemic that is affecting us, so that we can come and resume our usual occupations and praise you and thank you with our heart with you. We trust you and address our plea to you, for Christ our Lord. Amen.
Part of the prayers that we recited as part of this Novena, ongoing Novena, is the so-called Memorare. The Memorare is a very old prayer directed to the Blessed Mother that was popularized in the 7th or 8th centuries by Saint Bernard of Clairvaux. In the 17th century, another priest, Father Claude Bernard, also picked up the tradition and revived it. And he did so on the occasion of a miraculous healing that he personally experienced. And the reason why Father Claude Bernard talked about this prayer was because of a whole tradition that he was holding on to. And that tradition of miraculous events that happened through Christian history. I would like us to have something to hold on. In this world of worries and uncertainties, and I do receive private messages from former students, my students 30 years ago. These are fathers of families. They are heads of families now. Some of them are managers of their respective firms and companies. And they tell me in private messaging that they are afraid, they are worried, but they cannot show it to their children. They cannot show it to their families, but they have to share it with somebody. These days, we have a singular opportunity as Christian believers to share it with somebody who cares. And when we talk about sharing with somebody who cares, we remember God first and foremost, the author of everything that is good, the source of life, the author of everything that we all consider as benefits that we receive each and every single day. But we remember also a mother who cared for a child. And therefore, when we talk about worries and fears, we have to run to mother. And this is what we do in these 9 days. Saint Francis of Sales also was a firm believer in the power of this intercessory prayer called the Memorare. And through St. Francis of Sales, it was of course imbibed by our father and founder, St. John Bosco, who named his congregation from Sales, and that is why we are called Salesians. And then of course, closer to our times, Saint Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa prayed this prayer constantly, for she believed in its miraculous power. And you know very well how many miracles were wrought by God through Mother Teresa. This prayer is a prayer that was behind a whole train of miracles. We hold on to it, and we hold on to this tradition. And now our question is this: do miracles still happen? My very confident answer is a big yes. Let me tell you the reasons. Number one, because of the fear and because of the uncertainty, families are getting closer to each other. I have never seen so many pictures posted now on Facebook of families that are eating together, not only during dinner time, but for breakfast and lunch. The families are getting closer to each other, drawn by a common concern, but drawn so also by other positive ones, and that is the need to hold on to each other. Second, the air in China, the air in the Philippines, the air all over the world is getting cleaner and clearer more than ever. Why? Because we're traveling less, we're spending less. Third, we are not necessarily focused now on religious rituals. There were no masses in so many dioceses and archdioceses all over the Catholic world yesterday. We're now no longer focused necessarily on religious rituals, but we are focused more on being spiritual. And this is what we're doing this very moment. We are all learning to deal with something very real, and that is my fourth in my list. We are learning to deal with our fears. And whether you like it or not, times will come in our lives when we will be fearful. I have been mortally afraid many times in my life. But you know, it's not the fear that is the problem, but the inability to deal with the fear. Not knowing how to get around the fear and make the fear an opportunity to become a better person. Number 5 in my list, we are all learning to live normally despite all the fears. And we are learning like little children do. And we learn by doing. We learn to forgive because this may be, for many people, their last opportunity to be forgiven. And if you go by the statistics, you know that 5% of those who contract the disease end up, not being continuing on to be with us in this world, but they move on to the other life. It is a reality we have to face. And then the last in my list, number 6, we Filipinos are learning to be a courageous people of faith. I am reminded by that song that was popularized and sung all over the world in the International Eucharistic Congress far before I was born, long before I was born. I think that was 1934 when the Filipino composer wrote that song, No Mas Amor Que El Tuyo. And that song talks about El Pueblo Amante de Maria, a people so in love with Mary. We are now called to do the same. We are a courageous people of faith because we can hold on to one reality that I would like to assure all alumni, all members of the Salesian family, and everybody tuned in to this novena. We are un pueblo amante de Maria. We are a people so in love with Mother. We are a people so in love with Mary. And Mary as Mother, Mary, the help of all Christians, will help us face this issue and this problem together. Good night, everybody.